What's up YouTube? Obtuse Angle here. This is my NECA 18-inch Superman. This is the Christopher Reeve Superman. Right off the bat, it's excellent. It's well worth the 100 that you pay for it. It gives you a lot of articulation, with some surprising new design choices actually, to NECA's usual designs. Let's just get right into it. But before that, I just want to show you. This is the hand here. He comes with two closed fists. This is closed fist. I pulled out the left hand to show you guys the details of it. Yeah, sorry about the setup. It's a bit different simply because this is so massive. I need to find a place to put it, and here we are. Yeah, and you can see the veins in there. You can see like the little sculpt and wrinkles of the hands. You know, it's excellent job, man. Excellent job. And it pegs in. This is the hinge of the hand. It allows it to rotate and go up and down. That's all it is. Now to the figure. Let's talk about Christopher Reeves, right? Obviously Christopher Reeves died, I would say, I forgot the year, 2008, 7, around there, you know. What's done is done, right? So all you can really talk about is his movies right now. You know, besides the man's life, the movies I love Superman 2. I absolutely adore it. I think Superman 2 might be the best superhero movie of all time. It's up there, you know, with Spider-Man 2. Now, what's considered superhero movies different to me? I think superhero movies need heroics. It needs some cheesiness. It needs some funness, you know. Superhero movies really struggled until the mid 2000s, when Heath Ledger died of overdose. We don't say overdose though; that's wrong, you know. But the reason it took off because the females and some modern males, you know, the millennials, they felt touched, so they decided to go see the movie and actually loved The Dark Knight, which was dark and gritty, which is different from superhero movies how they usually are. But you know, that paved way to movies to be done a certain way, and people who don't understand what comics were start to get involved and slowly start to evolve. I prefer the cheesiness, the goodness of characters. You should aspire to be a hero. Heroes shouldn't be brought down. The modern people now, they want to see characters fall. They like seeing that. They want to see somebody who's like them. I prefer to see somebody who we should all aspire to be. Superman is an inspiration who we should be, right? So without getting too much into that stuff, let's go ahead and review it. You know, it's an excellent figure. You look at the figure, hopefully everything gets picked up on the camera. It's well sculpted. The S there is sculpted on, and basically NECA has like this. If you guys are familiar with Hot Toys body, those who aren't, basically there's a base body underneath, and over the body they laid a rubber suit over it. Basically that's it. So this figure, it has a lot of articulation, well hidden because of the rubber body, and that's an excellent job. I wish more companies will think about using that, you know. In this way you can protect the sculpt, have articulation. It does have some limits, the rubber, but you can have articulation, enough articulation. It works well for 80-inch figures. I would like to see NECA do more of this, but don't keep reusing the same bodies. No, use new bodies where it suits them. Right? I would love to see this figure done, another Superman figure, maybe Clark Kent, Christopher Reeves, or even Superman 3 when Christopher Reeves was drunk or something like that. That was a bad movie. But yeah, and one more thing, the cape. It feels like, if you guys ever had like a kid's comforter, that's the material it feels like. I'm not sure why the design choice of that was, but you know, that's the choice they went with. So the head is well done, well sculpted, well detailed. Profile shot there. Eyes are well done. Everything is excellent. And in the face, you can see he has a nice, how the camera picks it up, he has like a cleft chin there. I hope the camera does pick it up, but he has a cleft chin. He has like these really nicely painted lips. It's like I'm serenading the guy, you know what I mean? But it's well done. And this hand, is the open hand. No, I wasn't sure exactly what it's for. I thought it was for side of his hips, but it doesn't really do side of his hips. I think it's just for extra flying poses. But usually when Christopher Reeves flew as Superman, he would have two closed fists. But maybe at times he starred like this. Flop in the air, open palm. So he comes with two open hands, left and right hand, and I showed you guys the fist earlier. That's it, just pegs in and out. Now, like I said, the S is sculpted, and you see the body. It's really soft rubber. That's what it is. It's overlaid over a body that have the underneath this. Basically, the body underneath has all the articulation, and they put a rubber suit over it. For the most part, it works well, but there's some parts where it's kind of limited. But before we get to that, most important thing: does he do a flying pose? Yes and no, kind of. Like his head does look up, but it looks up really far simply because the body here is designed where it seems like there's a ball joint that allows it to look up even further. So when you pull the head up, this part kind of moves with it. So that's the flying pose we can probably get. If you're wondering, don't worry about that. That's just my backdrop there. Don't worry about that. So anyway, that's his flying pose, if you guys are wondering. So his head, besides going up, it looks down really far. It does look left. It does look right. And it has a nice tilt to it. So you can tilt his head for extra animation. You know what I mean? A guy has extra animation. He tilts his head like, huh? What the hell are you doing? So that works really well. And I didn't touch upon his eyes. His eyes are really done really well. Like a really nice, I don't say the baby blue. I can't believe I'm looking at another man's eyes. And it does look like another man's eyes when you look at the figure. You know, but excellent job. So the arms, it does go up, down. So it does go 360, it does go out 180 to the side. Single joint elbow. And elbow has articulation. And the hand, like I said, goes up, goes down, and it goes around. Excellent job there. So now, let's get to the, this is where the articulation is. The ab articulation is really hard to tell exactly where it is because of the rubber suit. But it does ab crunch really far forward. But you can see the kind of suit kind of flexes with it, which is nice. It still conforms really well. The rubber suit conforms really well with the body. So that's excellent job there. That's fine. And let's see how far back it crunches. So it crunches back okay. You know, far back, not too much, but that's to be expected. 18-inch figure. So the leg does kick forward 90 degrees. It does go back. The cape's in the way. Go back that far. It does go tie twist. It does kick out perpendicular. It does have a knee twist, 90-degree knee, and slight ankle pivot, and the ankle does turn around. Whew. So what do I give this figure? This figure is well articulated, well sculpted, well painted. The face is excellent job. It comes with extra pair of hands. If I were to nitpick, I guess double jointed knees, you know, and double jointed arms. Simply because I would like him to like do that folding arm pose from Superman 2, like looking for me, General, you know. Then Zod flies to the window or something along those lines. So it's an excellent figure. I would like to see NECA do a Clark Kent figure or even Superman 3 figure. Otherwise, this figure is perfect. I like the rubber overlay. I really do. As long as I don't abuse it, it works fine. This figure is at 9.5. Only thing I can find wrong is just nitpicks. And the rubber body is really nice. It hides all the joints, so it makes the figure look really nice. $9.5, guys. It's a must buy for me. All the articulation you can want in a Superman figure. The only thing is, like, right, I'm wondering, right? We need figure stands for these quarter scale figures, right? But I want a flying stand. I've yet to see a flying stand for a quarter scale figure. I'd like to put Christopher Reeves in a flying pool as I showed you guys earlier. But there's no flying stands for a quarter scale figure. Maybe if they did have one, it'd be like atrociously priced, like $50. I don't know. I just figured somebody should make a flying stand for these things. But yeah, it's just nitpicking. Otherwise, fine figure, finely crafted, well done. Thank you for bearing with me with this interview, sir. But the whole setup here, I couldn't fit anywhere. I can reasonably do this. Alright, guys, take care. 9.5 must buy from me. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, by the way, YouTube, Superman 2 has two cuts I know of. The Richard Donner cut and the theatrical version. My favorite line is actually from the Richard Donner cut. He's talking to Jor-El, right? And he wants his powers back. And he's telling his father how he failed father because he made the wrong choice. He chose his own happiness over human beings, helping others, right? And there was this line that I always think about, right? Jor-El tells him the Kryptonian prophecy is fulfilled. The father becomes the son, and the son becomes the father. And it's a great line, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it means. You guys should think of it, contemplate it. It's how you become smart about it. We never research the answers. Always think about it. Always try to find your own answers. And then quit after 2 months. Then you can figure out if you're right or not. That's the way you become really smart. You contemplate answers and questions in life. So I was told of that line because it's one of my favorites. It's so dramatic, I love dramatic lines in movies, things that make you think slightly. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Yada yada yada. Bye.